guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my July wrap up for you. Alright, so July has been a very, very busy month. There is a reading blog this month that I will leave linked up in the corner. So yeah, I did not get a whole lot read this month, but let's just go ahead and dive into everything that I finished. So the first book that I finished this month was Psycho. This is the second book in the Necessary Evils series. This was so good. I really love this whole series so far, even though I've only read 2 books, but I can definitely tell I'm gonna love the rest of them because this whole story, or this whole series, follows a family of psychopaths, and like, it's really good. It's very dark, but you know, sometimes you gotta read a dark romance now and then. So this one got a solid 5 out of 5 stars. I'd highly recommend if you're looking for a darker romance. Along with Psycho, I also finished the little bonus epilogue that came with it, which I'm technically counting as a book because it was really fun. It's just a little extra bonus. This one also got 5 out of 5 stars and it was really fun. Next up, I finished Muscles and Monsters. This one I read in like 3 days. It was fantastic. It was funny. It didn't take itself too seriously. It has a mid-sized character and like a wolfman / werewolf character as love interest, and it was just really fun and quirky. And yes, some of the dialogue was a little cheesy, but you know, it was just really fun. This one got a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I'm definitely going to keep reading the series. Okay, so next up is the first physical book that I finished, and that was Heavy Vinyl Y2KO. So this one wasn't actually on my list for this month, but I just felt like I needed to get a physical read in and finished for the month. This was just really fun, and I really loved getting back into this little universe set in the 90s at a record store with a girl gang that's just trying to save the music industry from Y2K. This got a solid 4 to 5 stars. Would highly recommend this series. It's so much fun. Okay, and then we are on to the books that I'm currently reading as of filming this video. The first of which is Winter's Orbit. This one I've been reading all month, and it may have taken me a while to get to, I don't know, 75% mark, but this book is fantastic. If you guys loved more Pierce's books, this is one to check out. I know I'm late to the game on this one, but this is so good. I love Prince Keem and Count Janan. They are both such fantastic characters, and I love this like angsty political marriage, and they're trying to give each other space and like try to figure things out, but also not really, and like there's a bunch of miscommunication or lack of communication, and then you know they get into an accident and then they figure out that there's like murder attempts happening, and they kind of actually fall a little bit more in love with each other, and this is just fantastic, and I can't wait to get my hands on book 2. So this is getting probably a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Even though it's taken me a while to finish it. This is just so good. And if you haven't read it yet, like I haven't, definitely check it out. It's so good. Next up, I am currently reading Nothing to Lose. This is kind of a first book in a newer series by E.M. Lindsay. I read this story when they were doing this as part of their ebook newsletter, and it's definitely changed a whole lot since it was the newsletter story, but I'm really enjoying all those changes. They feel not necessarily a little darker, but it definitely feels different from when it was a newsletter story. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm about 20% in, and it's just so good already. If you guys are looking for like angsty queer romances, E.M. Lindsay's books are definitely the ones to check out. They're so good. And then I have one more book I'm going to try to sneak in, and that is Coyote. This is the first in the Coyote manga series, and this one is definitely not for those under 18. This is like werewolf shapeshifters. I think it might be Omegaverse, but I'm not 100% sure. But it is definitely not for those under 18. Alright, so those are all of the books that I did and did not read because my TBR for this month was really long and I didn't get to it. So yeah, my favorite book this month definitely goes to Psycho and Winter's Orbit. I can't pick a favorite between the two. They're just so good. Did you guys have a favorite book that you read this month? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button if you haven't already but would like to. Go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!